Shri Prahlad Joshi ji, our very senior parliamentarian with whom I had the opportunity to serve in Rajya Sabha and who is also the Chancellor of KLE Academy and Higher Education Research Center, Dr. Prabhakar Koreji, Dr. Nitin Ji Gangane, the Vice Chancellor of KLE Academy and Higher Education Research Center, Dr. Chandra Metgurji, the Registrar, Dr. Salesh V. Shikandeji, the Deputy Director of Tata Memorial Hospital, Mumbai, MS Ganachariji, the Controller of Examinations, members of the Board of Management, faculty members, distinguished guests, parents of the students, dear students, and friends from the media, print media, and electronic media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great pleasure for me to be here on the 15th Convocation of the KLE Academy of Higher Education and Research. At the outset, I congratulate the students for successfully completing their degrees and many of them getting the gold medals, completing their PhDs, completing their post graduation. And I also congratulate Dr. Shikhande for being awarded the Doctorate of Science by the KLE Academy Commission. It's a joyous moment when you are getting the degrees, when you are being conferred with the degrees of post graduation, of doctorate. But this is the first stage of your life. The second stage starts now. So I congratulate for being successful in your first stage, but the practical education starts now. And when I congratulate the students, I also congratulate the parents of the students. I congratulate the faculty members who taught the students. And I congratulate the whole ecosystem which has worked to make you the good doctors. I congratulate each one of them. When I say so, I also thank and I commend the good work which has been done by KLE institution. As my dear colleague Prahlad Joshi ji has said, that Saptarshis started this uh, society more than 100 years ago. And for the last 40 years, it has taken, it has enhanced itself in leaps and bounds under the dynamic leadership of Prabhakar Koreji. I really commend his work and his team, who has done a wonderful work. And today I'm told that there are more than 315 institutions, more than 18,000 faculties, and more than 1,45,000 students who strive for excellence, who strive for quality education. So once again, I congratulate Dr. Kore, his team, and all the faculty members for putting their hard work and making this institution have a repute at all India level and also being recognized in foreign countries in various collaborations. I also feel that KLE has adhered to the best practices and it has been a joint venture of academia, of industry, of government and society. So certainly KLE has done a very good job. And I'm sorry that I'm coming very late because Koreji invited me 10 years before, but I could not make it. And after that, I was for a new responsibility in the party. But when again I became the health minister, Prahlad Joshi ji said that now this time you can't miss. You have to come to KLE. And I promise that Koreji and Prahlad ji that I'll be there. But when I come here, I find that really it's one of the institutions which has developed itself not for profit, but with a philanthropic aspect. And it is a role model and also a model which has to be understood by others, where the education is being given to the and being imparted to the students uh, who are not only from the Karnataka state, from various other states where this education is being imparted. I would also like to give my advice to the students. You see, when I was also a student and I was a student leader, I used to say, education is our birthright. Education is our birthright. And yes, higher education, school education is your birthright. But professional education is a privilege which you are getting. And when you are getting this privilege, it becomes your responsibility to respond to the society accordingly. And so you should remember that in your making, it's not only you, your hard work is there, your sincerity is there, but you should not forget your faculty teachers. You should not forget the ecosystem. And even I say, when I was a student, my mess servant used to wake me at 4 o'clock morning and give me black coffee for my examination. Can I forget him? He had his contribution in my making. The same way, there are many in your life who have made you to this level. And this second stage is the stage where you have to respond to them and where you owe to the society and where you have to give back to the society. That is one thing which I would like to request to you. Friends, when you are entering into the arena of second stage where the practical life starts, you should also have some understanding about the and some history of the health policies also. When I say so about the health policies, you should know that how policymakers brings a difference. Prahladji was talking about what changes have been brought in past 10 years. There was a stage when policymakers were saying that we are going for a brain drain, that we are producing doctors, we are producing paramedics, we are producing nurses, we are producing other staff members, skilled labor, skilled technicians, and they are all going to other countries. But when the policy under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi came, we said that we are not only going to cater the motherland, we will be catering our motherland, but we will be also taking care of the world. And that is why the seats, which were limited to 45,000, have been increased to 1 lakh 18 plus thousand seats in UGA, in undergraduate. And that is why from 37 odd, it has been increased to 54, the PG seats, 54,000. And we are not going to stop here. In next 5 years, under the third term of Prime Minister Modi, we are going to have 75,000 extra seats in medical education. And when we say so, it's not only increasing the seats. We are also trying to see that the medical education is affordable, medical education is accessible, medical education is for the all sections of the society. And that is why what Prahladji was saying, that from a common humble background also now people are becoming doctors because of the transparent system which we have established. And because of transparent system, the counseling is going on and people are getting seats in prestigious institutions and getting good education. So this is the change in the policy. This is the shift which has taken place. One thing more I would like to share with you. The 1997 health policy was concentrating on the curative part, on the tertiary medical education. But in 2017, when we started developing the health policy, and the consultation went on for 3 long years, from 14 to 17. We had consultations zone wise, we had consultations with all stakeholders. We came to understand that we need a very inclusive, holistic healthcare system where we concentrate on prevention, promotion, curative part, palliative part, rehabilitative part, and geriatric part. And all together should make it a holistic health system. We are not going to shy away with the tertiary system. No, we are going to give the full concentration to the tertiary healthcare. But we cannot ignore primary healthcare. We cannot ignore. And for that very reason, we decided that we will be going for preventive healthcare. And today, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, and the medical students should know that we have established 1,77,000 Ayushman Arogya Mandir, the first contact point of the patient, of the person, which has got a community health officer. And for the preventive part, what we have done is that we have decided for mass screening of every individual who crosses the age of 30. And we are having screening for ladies, for cervix cancer, for breast cancer, for male and female oral cancer, for hypertension, for diabetes, so that we are able to catch the individual. And you must have seen Prime Minister Modi ji has talked about obesity. He has talked about less consumption, 10% less consumption, and less purchase of or edible oils and salt. Why? Because of the prevention part and the promotion part. And you will be surprised to note that how India is changing, because Shekhande ji comes from Tata Memorial Hospital, and I know that how people come from various walks of life for the cancer treatment. But we are trying to make his work little easier. And for that, the oral cancer, we have screened till date 29 crore 35 lakh patients, and 1 crore 58 lakh are under treatment. That means they have been detected. This is how we are trying to change the health of the country. If I talk about breast cancer, we have screened 15 crore 61 lakh people, women, and 58,000 are under treatment. Cervix cancer, we have screened 9 crore 50 lakh patients, and under treatment are 92,800. Nearly a lakh patients are being treated. And the Lancet report says now, because of Ayushman Bharat, now the Lancet report says that the person detected with cancer because of Ayushman Bharat, within 30 days, he is put under treatment. That is, as fast as possible after detection, within 1 month, he is being treated under the Ayushman Bharat scheme. So, if I talk about diabetes, 35 crore people have been screened, and 2 crore 57 have been found positive, and treatment has started. Hypertension, we have screened 35.32 crore people, and 4 crore have been detected with hypertension. Now, you can understand how preventive and promotive healthcare is being taken care. Because at the age of 30, we are screening, and we are trying to see to it that in coming 10 years, 15 years, there should not, the load on the kidney patient should be less, the load on the heart patient should be less, and this will be only possible if we go forward with all these preventive part which we are taking care. If I talk about the tuberculosis elimination, one thing more I would like to say. Many people keep talking about countries where the health system, they come out with the health system, वहां तो ऐसा है, वहां तो ऐसा है, वहां तो ऐसा है. I will, and for medical students, I would like to say, please don't compare India with any other health system. This we have to understand. We are catering to 1.4 billion people. See the magnitude. And after that also, I'll say, in Corona, developed countries have not been able to vaccinate more than 60%. But India, under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we have given 220 crore double dose with booster corona vaccination. That we have to understand. So our healthcare system is robust, but we have to have faith in our health systems. We have been successfully maintaining the polio eradication. We are very close to eradicating and eliminating leprosy. Trachoma, we are now become trachoma free. So we have to have faith. In America, for a corona certificate, you get a piece of paper. In India, for a corona certificate, you get it on your mobile. This is digital India, which we have to understand. This is the change which has come. Or see, kaha Ladakh, kaha Leka Gaon, kaha Garchuroli, kaha Bastar, kaha Konta, kaha Naxalites. And in spite of all that, the MMR, the maternal mortality ratio, the IMR, the infant mortality rate, the under 5 mortality is declining double than the world decline. That we have to understand in India. Our tuberculosis screening and elimination, according to World Health Organization, is the screening and the decline is double. Ours is 18% and the world decline is 7 to 8%. That we have to understand. More than double. So we should have faith in our health systems, which have been very robust and in which you are going to contribute in coming times, and in future also you are going to take care. Uh, Prahladji has talked about the tertiary healthcare. Now we have got 23 All India Institute of Medical Sciences. When I was a student, I used to say, why are you going to America? Why are you going to England? They used to say, Nadda ji, here you don't have research facilities. Here you don't have world-class, world standard institutions. You don't have. Now I can say that under the dynamic leadership of Prime Minister Modi, we have got state-of-the-art, world-class All India Institute of Medical Sciences where we can have the best. इसलिए आप रिसर्च करना चाहो, स्टेट ऑफ द आर्ट हमारे हमारे सेंटर्स हैं, उसको हम जोड़ने का प्रयास कर रहे हैं, एंड दैट वे इंडिया हैज टेकन अ लीड. बहुत अच्छी बात है. And one thing more, I must congratulate Prabhakar ji for having a convocation where I see an integrated medical faculty systems for the convocation. For years together, we have been fighting and we have been working in silos. Allopathy does not recognize Ayurveda, Ayurveda does not recognize homeopathy, homeopathy does not recognize Ayush, Ayush says Siddha is I don't know. It is Prime Minister Modi's vision that we have to think in terms of holistic attitude. And for that only, in All India Institute of Medical Sciences, we have started a department of Ayush. And when I see in this convocation, where degree is being given to homeopathy, where degree is being given to Ayurveda, where degree is being given to MD and MS students, I find this is also an integration. And I would suggest that we should go forward, and at least I have started in All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, that is Center for Integrated Medicine. We have to integrate. We have to see to it. And for that, at least sensitivity towards the other pathies should also be there. And this is how we are going to start. And we have also given preference to traditional medicine. With World Health Organization in Jamnagar, we have started an institute which is called as the Center for Traditional Medicine. So all this we are trying to integrate, and which is going to help all of you. Friends, in the field of health, lot has been done, lot has to be done. We have to go forward, and we have to go with an open mind. We cannot go with closed mind. So I would request that always be receptive to new ideas, for new ideas. Medical technology is taking place. New technologies are coming up. Now we are able to have a handhold X-ray AI supported handheld X-ray machines where we can tell that an asymptomatic patient is also a carrier of tuberculosis uh, disease. And so we have to be very careful about it. So medical technology also has to be there, and it should be flexible. Anybody from the medical side should go to the engineering side. Anybody from the engineering side should come to the medical side, because medical technology is one area where we have to work. I'd also request the students that think about two aspects, two areas where you should venture. One is the geriatric part. The another is mental health, where we should venture and we should go forward. Because this is an area where people need help. And this is a growing area. Geriatric, you see, you can't stop aging, but you can delay aging and you can give a better quality life. But lot research is needed, lot thought process has to be put in. So I request the students also to venture in these areas: mental health education, and geriatric is one of the areas where a lot of research is being done, and we should also carry forward that research. In the end, I would like to suggest students keep the attitude to learn till the last breath. Learning process should not end. When the learning process ends, you end yourself. That is the end of you. जब ये कहने लगते हो ना कि मुझे सब कुछ मालूम है, अब मैंने क्या सीखना, तो समझिए कि आपका अंत आ चुका है. इसलिए feel proud that you should learn, have a spirit of learning from anybody, maybe a junior, maybe less educated, but he can teach you. His experience can teach you. So that attitude, that openness of your mind should be there. If you keep this openness in your mind, you will feel fresh also, and you will feel light also, and you will be always receptive to good ideas, and you can be very contributory. You can really contribute into the field of medical education. So friends, once again I congratulate all of you, and I thank Dr. Kore for inviting me, although again I'll say that I'm sorry for being late, because you invited me in my previous term, which I could not come. But now I got the opportunity, and I got the opportunity to meet the faculty members and the students and take part in this convocation. Really, KLE is doing a very good job. God bless, and God may give strength to Dr. Kore and his team to go forward in leaps and bounds and make this institution a historical institution in itself. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful address.
I have the honor to request you